Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. So the mantra was Prathama Adhyaya, Prathama Valli 27. What we have discussed yesterday. Mantra was Navittena Tarpaniyo Manushyaha Lapsyamahe Vittam Adrakshma Chitva Jivishyamo Yavadishishyasi Tvam Varastu me varaniya sa eva. So in this mantra also, Nachiketa is giving logic that why it is not a wise decision to accept the wealth offered by Yamraja. Nachiketa is telling, firstly, that a lot of examples are seen in this very world that a person has become totally content, he has no discontentment if he gets a lot of wealth. That I have never seen, Nachiketa is telling. And he is telling that it doesn't make a person totally content, but the thing happens just opposite. As you, if you pour clarified butter into the fire, as if the desire of fire becomes higher and higher and higher, more and more and more. और अगर उस धन रत्न प्राप्ति का इच्छा भी होता है, इस जन्म में हमारे बहुत सौभाग्य, ये मैं यमराज जी की दर्शन लाभ किया। ये कोई छोटा बात नहीं कि यमराज जी का दर्शन हुआ। तो जब उनका दर्शन हो गया, जब मैं इतना सौभाग्यवान हो, तो धन लेकर क्या हो जाएगा? और यमराज के सामने, यमराज के पास मैं जो अग्नि विद्या सीखा, अगर उसका मैं अनुष्ठान करूं, तो दिव्य लोक में यमराज की आयु की समान, मतलब एक कल्प काल मेरा जीवित रहने का संभावना है। लेकिन उसके बाद वो तो आप गारंटी नहीं दे सकते कि, क्योंकि आप उसमें नहीं है। वेर यू आर नॉट देयर, then who will take care of that? Then again I have to come back. So Nachiketa, though a child, has the wisdom of sire. He has not been living life as a dumb driven cattle. He has lived intelligently and has been ever fully aware of all his own experiences and many of the experience of others. Thus, he has come to the sane conclusion that mere wealth cannot and will not provide the possessor with a free passport to happiness. Here, wealth means not only bank balance, debentures, and shares. The word is used here in its broadest scope to embrace every detail and item in all the possible circumstances in life. It is an obvious truth that by arranging the external world in which we are living, we cannot guarantee our happiness. Happiness is a state of mind arrived at by itself during its transactions with the external setups functioning in time, peace, and condition. So the objects remaining the same mind can react differently upon them according to its condition as the time of the reaction. Thus, pudding, which is always sweet, may taste unsatisfactory, bitter, when the mind that plays behind the tongue is embittered by some immediate sorrow or pain. So it is, in fact, only a state of truth when Nachiketa says that no man can be made happy by only wealth, by only wealth. This is obvious and yet rarely recognized in life. We also often meet a sad rich man. I almost every day meet. And even millionaires are often known to have committed suicide. Yesterday itself, one mother-in-law came whose daughter-in-law is a heroine. And she showed, she was taking the name. She is very famous. I heard that. And how dissatisfied they are. They have wealth, they have children, each and everything. Then the same picture, yesterday I went to the studio, recording studio. I asked them, do you know her? Yes, she's very famous. It's very difficult to get her date. Because I did not have any idea about the recent actors and actresses. And how dissatisfied they are. At least here, 1.5 hour stayed, talked to me. Again argues Nachiketa, having gained all the wealth a man can enjoy, they are available only till such time as he has not met with Lord Death. A dead man shall need no more, not even a penny, out of his rich coffers. This very same person in the mantra can also be interpreted to mean that having met thee, in you, O Lord Death, who can go back poor? Here it means that a mere darshana of Mrityu Devata is sufficient to bless the devotee with all material gains. And as such, Nachiketa means to say that it would be unwise to spend out this third boon for the blessing of a thing which he has already come to enjoy. That is, it is indeed a criminal waste, almost amounting to madness, if a schoolmaster labors to gain an interview with the education minister only to request him for an appointment as a schoolmaster. Based upon the above argument, Nachiketa, the wise and discriminating seeker, firmly informs his teacher that the boon he had asked for is all that he demands of the master. Mantra number 28. अजीर्यताम् अमृतानामुपेत्य जीर्यन्मर्त्यः कवन् कवस्थस्प्रजानन् अभिध्यायन्वर्णरति प्रमोदान्नतिदीर्घे जीविते को रमेत अजीर्यताममृतानामुपेत्य जीर्यन्मर्तः वधस्थः प्रजानन् अभिध्यायन् वर्णरति प्रमोदात् अतिदीर्घे जीविते को रमेत. What decaying mortals living in the world below and possessed of knowledge, after having approached the company of the undecaying and the immortal, will rejoice in the long life after he has pondered over the nature of the pleasure produced by song and sports, as beauty and love. We will see the prose order. Kadvasthaha, it's like ku plus adhaha plus sthaha. Adha means, sapta loka is there, bhulok, dyulok. So adhaha means below the dyulok. Ku means in the earth. Sthaha means avasthita. It is. So kvadhasthaha kaha jiryan martyaha ajiriyatam amritanam upa itya prajanan एवं वर्णरति प्रमोदान अभिध्यायन अतिदीर्घे जीविते रमेत। सो दूलोक के नीचे पृथ्वी में अवस्थित कहा कौन जीरियन मार्त, द मॉडल ह्यूमन बीइंग, अजीरियता, विदाउट decay and disease, अमृतानाम मीन्स देवता लोगों के उपइत्य, having come closer and closer, प्रजानन, प्रजानन इस प्रकृष्ट ज्ञान संपन्न होकर, वेल नॉलेजेबल अबाउट द पुरुषार्थ। ओके। एवं वर्णरति प्रमोदा, like bodily beauty, then play and a lot of fun, अविध्यायन, अनित्य रूप में, जो विशेष रूप में मनन पूर्वक, मनन करने के बाद अति दीर्घ जीविते रमेत, दीर्घ जीवन में रमेत आनंद मिलता है। मतलब अजीर्यताम अमृतानाम उपेत्य। तो हम लोग जानते हैं कि देवता लोगों की ना जन्म है, ना बीमारी है, ना मृत्यु है, नो एसिडिटी, नो बर्पिंग, नो गैस, नो फीवर, नो स्नीजिंग, नो कफ, नो डायरिया, जस्ट बेसिक डिजीज आई एम टेलिंग, नो अदर एनी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड डिजीज। अगर ऐसे देवताओं की सान्निध्य लाभ करके जीर्यन मर्तः वधः स्थः प्रजानन, कि हम लोग स्वर्ग आदि की जस्ट नीचे में ही रह रहा हूं, तो इस पृथ्वी की अधिवासी जो मनुष्य जो जरा मरणशील है, उन लोग देवताओं की पास से बहुत अच्छा अच्छा फल प्राप्ति संभव है ये जानकर, मतलब देवताओं के पास जा रहा हूं, मतलब अच्छा अच्छा चीज मिल सकता है। यू नो, आई यूज्ड टू मीट सम स्वामीज, दे यूज्ड टू गिव चॉकलेट्स, so I used to go to the swamis not for knowledge but for chocolate. It's not that foreign chocolate or anything else, just the basic chocolate, mango, kacham, all such. They used to give to one, some swamis who were a little bit richer, वो तो मुट्ठी भर के देते थे। तो उसके लिए स्वामी के पास जाता था, क्योंकि ये स्वामी लोगों के पास जाने से कुछ ना कुछ मिलता है। इधर भी देवताओं के पास से कुछ ना कुछ तो मिलेगा, अच्छा चीज जो स्वर्ग में नहीं मिलता। Previously, the richer people in earlier days, People used to go abroad for shopping. Some countries were there which were famous for shopping. Now it is not required. Each and everything is available here in India, what you want to get in abroad. Each and everything. Maybe the price differs, but now it's an open market. हर जगह हर वस्तु मिलता है. लेकिन इधर स्वर्ग में जो मिलता है वो पृथ्वी में नहीं मिलेगा. ये जानकर अभिध्यायन वर्णरति प्रमोदन, अप्सरा आदि का जो रूप और उन लोगों के साथ खेलना कूदना, इसका जो सुख, ये सब अनित्य है और दुखप्रद है. क्योंकि आपको याद है या नहीं है, पिछले एक श्लोक मंत्र था, इंद्रियाणाम जराणाम. कैन यू रिमेम्बर? जरयन्ति तेजः. ये सब समय याद रखना कि आप जितना भोग कर रहे हो, एक्चुअली भोग्य वस्तु आपको खा रहा है. आप किसी को नहीं खा रहा है, वो आपको खा रहा है. कुछ होने से ही तुरंत दवाई ले लिया, और उस दवाई के कारण से दूसरा 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 कुछ. सो द थिंग इज, ये ये विचार करके अति दीर्घ जीविते को रमेत, बहुत ज्यादा दिन मैं जिंदा रहूंगा, ये सोचकर कौन आनंदित होगा. We actually never discriminate about the bhogya vastu, never analyze that bhogya vastu, that object of enjoyment, how much happiness it can give me. हमारा स्वप्न बहुत रह सकता है कि ये आएगा, वो आएगा, ये वस्तु आएगा, ये व्यक्ति आएगा और हमारा इतना सुख होगा. लेकिन जब आया, ऐसे ही जीवन है. जो प्रकृत विचारशील मनुष्य, उनका इस भोग में मन नहीं उठता. अगर उनका बहुत दीर्घ जीवन मिले उसके बाद भी, देखिए, ऑल द ऑब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ एंजॉयमेंट्स, इट इज नॉट ओनली टेम्पोररी, it's very insignificant. And the main problem for the sadhaka, that ये आपको परमार्थ से थोड़ा दूर रखते हैं, भुला देते हैं कि हमारा क्या ड्यूटी है, भुला देते हैं क्लास है, और हम लोगों का प्लान हो जाता है कि क्लास के सिवा और क्या करूंगा. पहले से हम लोग परमिशन ले लेता है कि मैं इस तारीख से इस तारीख तक कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगा. मैं पंजाब जा रहा हूं, कि मेरा ये आ रहा है, कि कुछ भी. मैं आई एम नॉट टेलिंग एनी वन एल्स पर्टिकुलरली. is every day, each and every day, like anyone comes to me. Yesterday itself, people came, Swamiji, from this Tariq, gave me the list. From this Tariq, this date to this date, I can't. I'm going to Punjab. Why? For this reason. Then मेरा ये आएगा स्विट्जरलैंड से. अच्छा, हाँ उनका ऐसा हुआ. और बाद में आई एम गोइंग टू यूएस, क्योंकि मेरा पोता हुआ है, उनको देखना. बहू अकेला संभाल नहीं पाएगा, सो आई कांट डू द क्लास वन. मतलब ये नहीं कि दे डोंट लाइक टू अटेंड द क्लास, इट्स नॉट दैट. लेकिन जगत का काम ही ऐसा है कि वो आपको किसी भी तरीका से परमार्थ से दूर करके रखे. दैट इज इट्स जॉब. The world and worldly object always tries to make you engaged in it. Whatever you will possess, actually it will possess you. It needs your attention, priority, everything else, each and everything. You count from refrigerator to television to car to house, each and everything. Whatever you possess, it just draws your attention. And attention drawing means you are nearing here, means you are distancing from there. It's a simple theory. So the thing is, लोग ऐसे विचार नहीं करते कि ये वास्तविक रूप में हमें कितना सुख दे सकता है. जो प्रकृति विचारशील व्यक्ति है ना, वो जगत में भूलेगा नहीं. ये जो भोग्य वस्तु, ये सिर्फ टेम्पोररी नहीं, ये बहुत तुच्छ है, इनसिग्निफिकेंट है, जो परम तत्व को भुला के रखता है. छोटा बच्चा को खिलौना देकर आप मना सकते हैं, लेकिन जो विचारशील है, जिनका मन जागृत है, जो विषय का मूल्य हिसाब करके देखना सीख गया है, जो बाहर की चाक चिक्कियों में मुग्ध नहीं होता, उनके पास खिलौना की कोई वैल्यू नहीं. आप अगर बहुत सुंदर से देखने में एक 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 लॉसेंजेस या चॉकलेट एक बच्चा को ऑफर करो, वो आपको उनका सोने का चेन दे देगा, क्योंकि सोना की वैल्यू उनके पास कुछ नहीं है. लेकिन नचिकेता ऐसे बच्चा नहीं, वो निर्बोध नहीं. नचिकेता चिंतन करके हर वस्तु को विचार करके देखा कि यमराज जो चीज देना चाह रहा है, उन्होंने पूरा के पूरा कैलकुलेटर लेके हिसाब किया है कि उनका मूल्य कितना है, उसमें मेरा प्रॉफिट क्या है. शायद मारवाड़ी थे, मारवाड़ी ब्राह्मण. पूरा के पूरा हिसाब कर लिया कि मेरा इसमें प्रॉफिट क्या होगा, गेन क्या होगा. सोने का पहाड़ दे रहे हैं, लेकिन कितना तक, कितना दिन ये रहेगा. आफ्टर डिसोल्यूशन So I need something else which will continue to be even after dissolution also. So this mantra is not a pessimistic cry of despair that has risen up from a rotten mind and intellect steeped in sensuousness and ignorance, but is glorious song of optimism and knowledge born out of a healthy mind and a developed intellect basking in the glory of cloudless wisdom. In its very core, the words contain a burning satire at the human worms that gloat and revel in the leprous ditch of fleshy enjoyment and thus waste their precious heritage of true living as a god upon earth. Nachiketa, while you are condemning the agonizing existence of the men of the world, struggling to earn, striving to possess, laboring to hoard, and hurrying to spend, has at once a sympathetic understanding to find an excuse also for the suicidal mischief of mankind against itself. He says that having approached the company of the undecaying and the immortal, none will come to entertain any attachment or fascination for the destructible and the dying. Though all religions unanimously claim that man must learn to detach himself from this body mind intellect combination and its relationships, yet it is very rarely understood by the generality of people that this act of detachment can be success only to a degree equal to the degree of attachment a seeker develops towards the inner truth principle which guides and vitalizes not only the inner equipment as the knower, but also the outer world consciously cognized as the known. So it is with this philosophical truth in mind that Nachiketa makes his statement: none can rejoice in the long life with a conditional clause when one he has approached the undecaying and the immortal. To attach ourselves to the divine is to detach ourselves from the undivine. To walk into light is to walk out of darkness. To swim on the shore is to move out of water. So to wake up is to escape the dream. Thus, all true religions can be called either as the religion of attachment or as the religion of detachment, according to the emphasis that has been laid by the Master in the Bible. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.